Hello, military friends and family, and this is From the Front Lines. And today we are going all the way up to Essex County, and that's not talking about New Jersey. We're talking about further north in New York. So when you think about Essex County, what comes to mind? For most people, it's probably New Jersey, but for us, we're going to be talking about the Adirondacks Mountains and the open skies and those lakes that look like they were, painted by God's own hand. But when I think of Essex County, I see something deeper. I see a place that knows what healing looks like, not in theory, but in practice. Because here, surrounded by all this natural beauty, our veterans are rebuilding their lives. They're finding peace again, and they're doing it together. There is more than scenery. This is sanctuary. Now, the Adirondacks have always carried a kind of power. There's something about standing on a trail, breathing in that cold mountain air that reminds you you're still here. For some veterans, silence used to mean danger. Here it means peace. For some, isolation used to mean loneliness. Here it means space to breathe again. When we talk about healing environments, this is what we mean. It's not fancy, it's not clinical, it's honest, rugged and real, like the people who live here. From Lake Placid to Whiteface Mountain, this land gives veterans something many thought they lost: purpose. When you climb a mountain with a battle buddy beside you, you're not escaping your past, you're reclaiming your strength. And that's not new here. There's lakes once treated, tuberculosis patients who came to heal through the natural environment. Today, the spirit of legacy continues, but this time it's our veterans breathing that same mountain air, fighting a quieter battle of their own. Now, this is where the Joseph P. Dwyer program steps in. Is built on one simple, powerful truth: veterans heal best. Veterans heal best among their own. There's no rank, there's no paperwork, no judgment. Just one veteran saying to another, brother, I've been there, or sister, I'm just in trouble. I need help. And that's Dwyer. It's not a treatment plan. It's a lifeline. So, in Essex County, that might look like a hike, fishing trip, or a quiet night by a campfire, swapping stories that only, another veteran could understand. There's no therapist with a clipboard, just connection, compassion, community. And make no mistake, that connection saves lives. We see it, we live it, we know it. That's the difference between isolation and belonging, between struggling and strength, between barely getting by and finally coming home. I just want to make sure everyone understands how the Dwyer program connects everyone. I also want to lift up, our partners at Homeward Bound Adirondacks that helps bring this program to life and helps, military community really understand that they're not alone. So much of what we go through is impacted by, those things that we still carry, over and over and over. So, let's be real. This isn't charity work. This is duty. This is about keeping our promises to the men and women who served and who wore the uniform, who came home carrying, more than anyone can see. The Joseph P. Dwyer in Essex County is proof that when a community steps up, when local partners, counties and volunteers work together, we can make sure every veteran finds a clear path forward. So reach out to the Dwyer program. There's 62 counties, 62 reasons to get connected. Follow, us on Facebook. We have our Instagram. We have YouTube. We're finding different ways to make sure our community gets connected. And whatever it takes, we're going to make sure we get all this information out there. So, reach out to us if you're a veteran or if you love anyone. Here's where to start. Just reach out to the Essex County Veterans Service Agency if you want to help a veteran get connected to services. veteran crisis line, call 988 or text 988. There's so many reasons to feel like you matter today. And that's why it's important that we just share these different stories, share these different reasons, and share, so many reasons to why you matter. So take care, reach out, subscribe, all that good stuff that we try to get out to the community. Thank you.